Right then, welcome back, and today, well, we're going to do a track guide. I've not done one for a while, I apologise. I've just been so deep in endurance races and work and other things going off, but we're going to do Cadwell full, so that is, well, the full circuit without the horrible little chicane before you get to the mountain. I will try to highlight all of the braking points, all of the key turning points, little things, little tricks and tips, and just anything that I think will let you put a faster lap time in. So, across the line, try and stay across to the right hand side of the track. Pick your braking point. It's halfway between the pit lane and the first bridge, and you want to be tight into this curve through Coppice turn 1. Otherwise, there's bumps in the middle of the track, it'll spit you off. Braking point for turn 2. 100 metre board. Again, centre of the track, you want to be pushing the weight of the bike across to the right hand side. Stay tight initially, let the bike drift, it doesn't matter if it runs wide. You want to be off the gas and on the brakes just before the tyre wall, just before you get to Charlie's turn 3. Stay tight, let it drift out to the left again on the gas, all the way down, well, I say straight over the brow of the hill. Spot your braking marker. 300 metre board just before you get there. On a litre bike, obviously if you're using something slower, a bit later, faster, a bit earlier, just slow the bike down nicely into park, let it drift into the next corner just before the tyre wall and the curb. You want to be off the gas, just a little feather on the brake into Chris's curve. It doesn't matter if it runs wide, it's fine. And then this one, just as the track goes straight, you want to be across to the left hand side, and that is where you're aiming for, just round the corner. Stay close to the right hand side. Before you get to the end of the curb, you want to be throwing the bike across to the left, because you want to just nip the curb at the top of the gooseneck. Down the hill, again, pick your braking point. Halfway between the end of the curve and the corner at the bottom, there's no braking markers. It's just a habit thing. You will work it out. Nice and tight through Mansfield. Stay across to the right hand side of the track, and there we go, braking for the mountain complex. 200 metre board on the right, and the bridge there or thereabouts. Again, depending on your braking electronic setups, will be slightly different. Tuck it into the bottom of the mountain. Aim to just clip the end of the curb on the left hand side. Throw it into the right hand side. Clip the curb, but not the big red sausage part of the curb. It will spit you off. And now we want to try and get the bike as straight as we can. I'm a little bit twisted up here, and you'll see as the bike jumps and lands, it just starts to rotate. You want to be as straight as possible. Into Hall Bends, the end of the barrier on the left hand side, just before the service road. You want to clip the curb on the right, aim for the curb on the left. I smash the curb on the left. You don't want to be doing that, you just want to clip it. And then we're aiming for that light gantry that's in front of us. And I'm going to straight line the last little bit over the brow of the hill on the brakes, just as the tarmac changes colour. Again, it's a hard spot, you will get used to it. Tuck it into the hairpin, little squirt on the gas, brake earlier than you think, earlier than that sign on the left hand side, earlier than the end of the barrier on the right. Through Barn Corner, the bike will drift, it's downhill, it's off camber, get on the gas, and that should hopefully piece a nice lap of Cadwell Park together for you. And this, if you string it all together, is what it should look like. And there you go. quick lap, hard track. So 120.9, what's the top slot? 120.4, but we're doing it on a slightly slower bike. So if you use something a bit quicker, a bit naughtier, Panigale V4, M1000, something like that, you're going to be floating inside the top 10 quite nicely. Take your time. It is quite a difficult track to learn. It's took a lot of laps to work out where the braking points are and the little triggers and sightlines. So yeah, that's your lot. Enjoy it. I'll be doing another one soon. I'm not sure what it is. I'll take anything that I finish inside the sort of like top 10 on the leaderboards. We'll do a track guide for. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and all the usual jazz. Fingers crossed. I will see you next time. Take care. Stay safe. Peace.